Hello, Leadership Council. Kyle Anderson here, Executive Director of Leadership Council. We're joined today by Scott Heathman, Executive Director of the Wedge Innovation Center, located in Alton, Illinois, and we just did an amazing tour of this beautiful new facility, and we're excited to showcase this as part of our Field Trip Friday. So thanks for having us, Scott.
Oh, it's great to have you guys here.
It was a great tour. I highly recommend it. Not everyone knows what the Wedge Innovation Center is. Could you maybe tell us a little bit about what it is, the mission, the vision, so they know a little bit more about what this is?
Yeah, I think when people think of the Wedge right now, especially if you're local, they still look at this as what used to be an old bank and then office buildings tied to the back end of it. As we go kind of forward here in the future, and this project's been worked on since December 7th of 2022. That's when the renovation started. What you see now is just an incredible space. I think from a physical standpoint, you definitely see what looks like office space. You can kind of see around here, there's desks and chairs and community space. You got to see some of the private offices. So you can see that this is a place that you can come and probably either lease some office space or pay a membership fee to become part of this. But getting in here and talking a little bit more about the capabilities, I think that's what you don't physically get to see quite yet, and that's what we're building here. Is this, this heart of inspiration for all ideas of what could we do when we get people together working on really interesting problems for our community, or maybe it's academia, maybe it's for local business, maybe it's for workforce development, maybe it's for raising people out of poverty. What could you do? And what could you build that would bring people together? Well, that's what this place is designed to do. Okay. Like when I look at that vision of what is this place really supposed to do, I see that. Okay. And what I see inside the walls are spaces like this filled with people from the community and people from academia and people from small business getting together. They may be working on their individual projects, just like you would see them at a coffee shop or at a library. But the cool thing is when they take breaks and go get some of the free coffee, now they're all sitting around a kitchen counter and they're like, well, who are you? Yes. What do you do? Oh, I didn't realize you're in leadership development, so am I. Maybe we should collaborate on something. Yeah. That to me is where the magic starts to happen in a space like this.
100%, that's synergy, and we've already seen it. The people we saw here today on our tour, they're very comfortable already. And you opened up when?
We opened up April 7th.
Yeah, and people
just
are
a couple weeks ago.
They're comfortable. They're in there getting coffee. I saw maybe a little beer in their fridge.
We didn't have that open yet.
No, not yet.
This afternoon.
But they seem very, very comfortable, and it is a very creative type of feel. Everything's modern and new and so fresh. I can see where that space. We joked on a tour. The creative juices were already flowing with our group. 100%, just a different look, and every floor has a different feel, and just I can see every day coming in and be a different kind of day for you. In this building. So, how are you going to offer programming or different things to help build that community, that cohesiveness here?
Absolutely, and to me, it is the combination of who and what are the tenants, the members, what are they bringing to the fight, so to speak, here when we look at different problem sets. So in the building, we have what's called anchor tenants. Our premier partner here is Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville.
That's a good partner to have.
They're a fantastic partner. They are going to bring capabilities like the GeoMark Center, so geospatial, developing those professionals, predictive analytics, sustainable community projects and education, as well as the business school. So there will be programs that align with those efforts, such as how to build a business, going from basically cradle all the way to maybe pitching a bank or to an investor. And by the way, speaking of investors, we have one in the building, a steakhouse. So we have a venture capitalist company, a private equity firm that is going to be living here as well. They're right next to the SIUE spaces. So if you are someone that has an idea and you're like, I want to found a business and I want to do this or develop this. Now you have professionals on site while you're jamming away creating your business, and you get stuck on, how do I develop a prototype? How do I even go about this? How do I make this thing out of plastic? Like, who's the plastic manufacturer I can talk to? You have people on site here that probably know people, or they have those capabilities that can mentor you through that process.
The PC might own a business.
Oh, yeah.
That does it for you, yeah.
And I've already kind of been working with SIUE this past week, and we looked at a lot of the curriculum that they want to offer here. And that could be accredited courses all the way down to something like, maybe it's a certificate that you want to get, something that's more high tech, or maybe it's AI related, or maybe it's cyber related, and maybe it's a 6-week course that you can pay a nominal fee instead of a 4-year degree. Like, that may not be the right investment for you. This offering that SIUE puts out there, from business development, or how to support community efforts, or how to build a nonprofit, how to develop your geospatial skills, they're going to be offering these, and we'll be advertising those out on the Wedge website, as well as SIUE will be doing that. But in addition to any programming they had, one of the ideas from one of the gentlemen on the tour was just talking about, he's in the banking industry. He's like, it'd be great to have just a space, like once a week, a different bank just be on site for an hour, offering kind of like pro bono services for anybody that needs to learn how to talk finance
and how to build your credit score.
Awesome. So if I'm in my computer here and I see them in the conference room over here, because we have 14 conference rooms, I'm like, I want to go talk to that bank. Maybe they have some advice I need. I don't have great accounting skills. I need to go talk to them. How do I go after a loan, a small business loan, or who could I talk to? They're not trying to necessarily do it for their particular sales, but just offer their expertise. But you know what? If they get a sale out of it, I mean, everybody wins, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, that book, the Go Giver, I'm sure you read it.
Absolutely, it's one of my favorites.
That's what it's all about. You do it without expectation, and it works out. So finally, I'm interested. I want to know. I want to join. I want to be part of this synergy, this community group. How do I become part of this?
The easiest thing is to go out to our website, thewedgealton.com. If you want to just come in and check it out for a day, my best advice for you is to come on a Friday, because we're doing a $5 Friday. So for $5, you get free reign of this entire place from 9 to 5. What that means is, if you want to go work out in the gym downstairs, go work out in the gym. If you want to come up and then work on your business, work on your business. We got locker rooms as well, showers, we have kitchens, we have free coffee, free Wi-Fi, and we took you up to the rooftop. And on a sunny day like it is today, you can sit out there with your laptop and just enjoy the view.
Work on my tan.
I need to work on mine a little bit more. But there's a lot of different amenities here, and we're trying to be open to everyone. So not just serving any particular business or demographic. The other key thing I talked to you about too is, even the tenants that we have that are coming in here, it's not any one particular field. It's not like we have all lawyers or all architects or whatever. We actually have a movie entertainment company. We've got some realtors. We have a construction consulting firm. We've got the private equity. We've got a university. The beauty in not kind of niching this too much is that diversity is where some of the most interesting conversations happen. Like at a table like this, and as you saw some of the coworkers out there, I mean, you mentioned it, like, we got a little invaded their space a bit with this tour, but that young woman told you, like, hey, what do you need help in? She's like, well, I need help in this.
100%.
Right? So instantly you have almost like a living LinkedIn inside this building.
It brings down the walls. Literally, the office walls come down, and you talk. So.
Absolutely.
We will put the QR code right here, and you can use your phone and scan that and sign up to be a member of the Wedge. So
we'd love to see you for the day or a week, a month, the year, whatever it works, however it should work for you. We'd love you just come check out the space. And we are offering tours right now. I think people need to see what co-working looks like.
100%.
What can they get out of here? And it's funny.
It's so much more than people think.
It's way more.
It's way more than just sitting at a table, which they have, and you have really comfortable chairs and all that stuff. But it's more about that, like you said, the synergy, the people coming together when you're brewing coffee. It's that water cooler talk where a lot of business is done.
And at the end of the day, or whenever you decide to close your laptop, go walk down the street and visit Alton, or go around and visit another town. I mean, there's so much to offer right along here in the Riverbend area. It's just absolutely beautiful out here. So, you know, it's not just about this space. It's about creating experience and value out of here, but hopefully to get out into the community and do some good.
Yeah, we're heading to DeCaro's right across the street right after this.
I hope you're paying.
Our pleasure. So, well, thanks again, Scott. Really appreciate it.